Hello class, this is my third attempt at recording your video lecture. My first attempt was great except that the audio input was turned off. My second attempt was good except that my phone kept ringing. So we're going to try this one more time. This is a video tutorial to help you get through your first chapter assignment. In your Systems Analysis and Design book, you need to read Chapter 1. It's very important that you read the chapters before you begin working on these assignments. Otherwise, you'll get into the case simulation and you'll have no idea what they're talking about. So it's very, very important that you read the chapters and watch the videos. To find the videos, you go to CourseMate. You should be able to get into CourseMate with the access code given to you with your book or that you purchased online. And there are video learning sessions. There's an introduction from the author and then a sessions introduction. And then we get into data design. You don't need to watch these yet. You'll know, and I'll explain to you later when you are needing to watch the videos. A first normal form, second normal form. It'll be really important that you watch these video lectures as we get into the diagramming. For now, if you could just watch the introduction and the welcome from the author, that would be great. There are also some sample quizzes and flashcards that you can use to help you work through the chapter and a practice test to help you get ready for the exams. The case simulation, which I tell you in Blackboard to enter your case simulation and look at session 1. There's an intranet and there is an internet for SCR. SCR is the company that you're working for in this simulation. You'll have to enter your name and password to get into the intranet. And so you need to read this. SCR Associates is an information technology consulting firm that offers IT solutions and training for small and medium-sized companies. You need to read through everything you can, again, so that you know what's happening when you get into the intranet and get to the assignments. You'll click here to access the SCR's intranet, and if you notice, I've set that up as a trusted site. The instructions I gave you in Blackboard tell you to set that up as a trusted site. Your password is SAD10. My book says SAD10E, but the website says SAD10, so you need to try that. In session 1, you have an inbox with 3 emails that you need to read. You have 2 voicemails that you need to listen to, and then you have a to-do list. And this is your assignment. This is what you will be doing and what you will turn into me for a grade. Along with these work sessions, which we'll go through one each week, you also have a data library, an SCR functions and organization. You'll need to read through some of these in order to work through your assignments, and they guide you and tell you. For example, we haven't really gotten to the JAD session yet, but we will, and it'll tell you to go there and read through that document. There are forms that we will use, requests for information services, and you can see most of these are going to open up as documents. There's a resources library. Again, you will be directed to these from time to time, and you need to utilize these resources. And then finally, the SCR Internet site, which you need to look through. It's very short, very small website, not a lot of information here, but enough that you need to read through, find out what they are, what they do, their history, purpose, values. Again, there's not a lot here, but you do need to read through all of it. Look at the services they provide. Click on each of those and kind of filter through the information. That will get you through, and then don't forget you have a quiz in Chapter 1, and you also have a discussion board. Then you have Visible Analyst. You should be able to install Visible Analyst with the access code you were given with the book, or if you purchased it online. And I say download the tutorial. Print it out, download it to your computer. It's under the Help menu, and read Lesson 1, pages 1 through 15, and then skip over to Lesson 5 on page 63. Follow the steps to create a new project. Okay, so the way you do that, when you get Visible Analyst installed, you should come up with a screen. It may ask you, okay, right here, just cancel that. And this is what you'll see. And we're not really looking at the Zachman framework yet, and we may not have time to. We're using Visible Analyst as a tool to draw diagrams and to work on entity relationships and data dictionaries and so forth. And it's kind of hard. I need to show you how to use the software before you really know what you're doing. But when we get into the entity relationship diagrams and data flow diagrams, it's too hard to try to teach you the software at the same time. So I want you to at least be familiar with the software, and that's why we'll be skipping over to lesson 5 and working through some of those. So to get the tutorial, you go to the help menu, go to tutorial, and you have a 287 page document. And again, like I said, you can save this or you can print it. However you choose to do that is fine with me. You'll want to read pages 1 through 15, starting with lesson 1, just to get an idea of what you're doing. It's a software that enables you to draw entity relationship models, object models, collaboration models, and it gives you gives you an idea of the workspace and what you'll be doing. And then when you're done reading through page 15, you'll skip over to page 63, which is lesson 5, and you will work through a project and create your first model. When you get to lesson 5, diagramming and repository basics, creating a new project, when you see these numbers, 1, click on the file menu with the left mouse button. 2, select new project. Obviously you're not in here clicking on the file button, you're in Visible Analyst clicking on the file button. So you follow these numbered steps all the way to the end of lesson 5. It's not that far. And when you're done, you will have your first project. You will have drawn some diagrams in Visible Analyst, such as this, and you'll have a better idea of what it is we'll be doing with this software. You're going through page 78. This week we will look at lessons 6 and 7, so if you want to keep going, feel free. Once you complete lesson 5, you'll turn that project in on this chapter 1 assignment as well. I have chapter 2 loaded and ready for you to do. You're going to read chapter 2. Again, it's very important that you read. Go to your case simulation in CourseMate. Go to your Visible Analyst, do lessons 6 and 7. Take your quiz. Don't forget your discussion board. We will not have class this Thursday, which is August 29th. We will meet again on September 5th. We'll meet again on September 5th, and hopefully everyone will be caught up. We'll have their book, and we'll move forward from there. If you have any questions, please post them on the discussion board in Blackboard. You can see some of your classmates have already been posting questions about Visible Analyst and CourseMate, and so it's real important that you post and read the answers here. Sometimes the answer to your question is already on the discussion board. So good luck, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.